So this is just a quick introduction. I've got a lovely walk in the BURLEY in Wharfedale field. It's like Birdie House field. So that's at the start. And then we went to the church, and so about the last 10 minutes almost is in the graveyard in the gorgeous church, and then coming back in, walking back towards where we started really. So I hope you enjoy it, and God bless. Bye for now. Well, here we are. Now we've been walking around this field here, and then I came around the edge where it veers off from the path. Okay, and I'm seeing this bit there, except for it comes across you really fast. You'd be straight over that edge. Now you see, when I was a kid, all of this here, all of these nettles and brackles and blackberries and all sorts here, it wasn't so wide across, because when we were kids we all used to come down here and we used to fish and play in the stream, or it's the brook, which runs all the way down there. And we're going to walk up this side of it, because this was a really good bit where they had carp and huge goldfish in here too sometimes. Let's see if we can see anything today. It looks a bit dirty, doesn't it? A bit murky. Look at Ben. I was going to film from the decent camera, however, I have got no memory space in it at the moment. So I've maybe brought the wrong memory card with me, unfortunately. I so desperately need to buy a new one, I really do. Anyways, one day. Isn't that right, little Ben? One day. So we're still by the stream, but we can't even hear it. How still it is. I don't think you'll find as many fresh fish in here now as there used to be. And I can't get very close to the edge. It's so different. Good boy. But on the positives, they have made it really nice here. They put a lovely little walkway path all the way around the edge, and they've planted some trees in the middle. And I had a look at them. They've been planted by the primary school, and they've all got apples sprouting off them. They're all different types of apple tree. So I'm going to come down here in the summer and pick some, because otherwise they just all go to waste. The schools are off for the summer holidays, no one comes down to pick them. And I'll be able to start making apple crumbles. And there's a beautiful plum tree just near my house. And look at that, isn't that gorgeous? Stunning. When I used to do photography when I was young, and I was doing black and white photography, I used to come and picture things like this, and I'd be like laid on the ground so I could get the best angles. Okay. Oh, it's a beautiful dog. Aren't you grand? You are. Beautiful. Now this house here opposite us has always had a lovely garden. I mean, can you imagine backing onto here and having your view, all of this, and it looks across to Watley Shevin down there. There's hills down yonder. It's a really lovely area, and it's greenbelt land. No one's ever going to build on this. All of this is the land which backs the school my mum used to go to when she was young. And look, this house here, which usually has animal shapes, I think, showing there, they've blocked all of the view out and imprisoned themselves. Can you imagine doing that? Paying for this view and then blocking it all out. I think that's a crime. A crime against... Oh, what kind of tree is this, I wonder? Thought it was a fruit tree for a moment. Anyway, I think that's a crime against living here. You see, this house, I think they look like they've got some kind of pondy thing behind there. But even having a fence, oh, I suppose they might want some privacy sunbathing maybe down there. I don't know. If I lived here, oh look, they've got the gate. I knew one of the houses had a gate going into this bit, and they're taking on this wee island here. See, if I lived by this, I'd want to embrace it too. Isn't that wonderful? I would never be blocking it out. No chance. Isn't that right, little legs? Now, the house at the end on the right, my friend used to live at when I was at school. I even remember her full name, so I won't be saying it, that's on YouTube. Good boy, go on. I think I'm going to sit on the bench for a few moments when we get to the end. I feel like I'm getting a heat rash on my forehead. Now, I rode the other day, so it might be from the riding hat. My skin would have got sensitive, won't it, at the time where I've not had one on. It has been about a year. Isn't this lovely? So this house here, I went to school with their daughter. I don't know if they still live there, but it's really lovely on this band. Oh, Ben's rolling. Is it nice? He's found a good patch. He's going back down. Oh, he says, I've just got the middle of my back to do. And another time, he can go again. No, he says, I'm done. I don't know which way to go. I think we'll go back down the back. In fact, let's have a look at the notice boardy bit. Good boy. Look at that. Oh, look, aren't these wonderful? Beautiful, aren't they? Right then, we've got kingfishers. Oh, look at this. Fruit selection for community orchard. That's so cool. So they are for everyone to pick. I love that. And there's damsons and plums and pears as well. How cool is that? Friends of Burley Housefield. If I still lived down here, I would be a friend of Burley Housefield. Maybe we need a place like this in Bingley. I like it. Should we go on, little one? Come on then. We're going to go walk back down this way. A lad who I used to go to school with lived in one of these houses, which backs on here as well. Come on, little one. So we're going to go down towards the tree. It's a little bit breezy. Oh, look at those trees backing down there behind that house. See, that would have all been fields and woods before they built these houses. They built those houses before, well, when I was too young to remember what it was like before. But Mum lived here when these houses didn't used to be here when she was young. In fact, those over there weren't either. Come on. All of these houses we've just been filming, none of these were here when Mum was a kid. Good boy. Just like there's tons of houses which have been built in my lifetime. Look at this here. And look at this wonderful tree. Now, when I was a kid, there did sometimes used to be a little stream down here. But they're building it up. It looks like they're going to use it for floodwaters to me. But if they chop that tree down, wouldn't that be a crime? They have to go around it, don't they? Come on, little one. And he was posing perfectly and I missed him. But look, these two huge drains here. So they clearly know where it's going to be coming from. It'll have an entry point there, won't it? As well as coming down. Oh, I'm sorry, Ben. I'm sorry, darling. I am. Come on. I think he's forgiven me. Go on. Oh, there's a stick here. Good boy. He's off. So do you think I'm giving you it back? No chance. Come on, little one. Fetch. Come on, Ben. No, get the stick. Good boy. Bring it. He won't bring it to me unless I walk towards him. It's okay, I need the exercise. Good lad. Wait. Good boy. Wait. Oh, he set off before I even threw it. I'm not letting him go past me again, though. No! He had different ideas. Now I'll have to stroll towards him. This is why when I play this game with this dog, I always have 2 sticks usually. It'd be good if he found one. Oh, now he'll run off with it. Run, 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 run! I don't really mind so long as he's running towards home. I've got this camera bag banging, jolting me. It's making it really hard to film. There he is. He's off again. Well, you snookered yourself now because I'm not going back after you again. So you'll have to bring it. You'll have to bring it, won't he? I'm not his slave anymore. So yeah, these are the barrett boxes. Look, here he comes sprinting along. No stick though. So now you'll have to find yourself another one. This grass is actually really long. It looks like they're going to chop some of it. That's what they're going to have to. Come on. Probably just missed the best headshots of him. Oh, look at this beautiful. Mum used to have this. It's Japanese anemones. Oh, it looks like them, but it's not. It's coming from a tree, but the flower reminded me of them just briefly. But it's totally not. It'll be some kind of plum tree or something like that, I think. Good boy. Come along then. I've got cherry trees outside my house, which is rather wonderful. Because all of these wonderful fruit trees I've got around my home, nobody picks. Well, they didn't. I might have just jinxed it now. When I was here last time, I kept noticing planes on flight paths, which I've never ever noticed before. It was the most bizarre thing. I could never ever get the camera out in time to film them, but they were so low. Look at those clouds, aren't they amazing? They were so low, and the first one made me raise an eyebrow. But they were coming about every 20 minutes, and they were coming in a crisscross, which I've never seen the formation of before. They were not big planes, they weren't really small either, they were medium sized. And the reason why they really caught my attention even more was because I noticed the grid system which was coming after them. Now bear in mind, there is an airport just over there. That aeroplane then was going in the normal flight path. The ways that these two were flying, the flight paths didn't make any sense at all. And I've lived here my whole life. I think that this is a new happening, and that's why those planes caught my attention like they did. I really do. It was when we were down at the river. I mean, it's the whole entire flight path would have been the most beautiful, like Yorkshire Dales, like country routes. From the direction it looked like it was travelling, and from where I was at the time, and on the walk to and from. And the other one kind of crisscrossed over it, but the opposite direction, but the same thing. So, oh, look at this lovely dog. Beautiful. Hello. You're lovely. You are. You are. You're a beautiful colour. Go on, little Ben. Over we go. So this is where the stream comes down. And then it goes underneath there. Come on, we're going to walk down here then. We're going to walk down here. We're walking down the side of the stream, that's what we're going to do. It's really peaceful, and I really love that they've got loads of benches to sit on, dotted about. I mean, we'd spend hours down here when I was a kid. Just staring into the water, messing around. We used to build dams across it as well. Look, you see, it gets really, really deep, so we'd paddle in it, try and fish. It was just so much fun. I was so lucky to live in this area because I got the amenities of being in a village with all the pleasures of being properly in the countryside. I'm so thankful that I wasn't brought up in a city. I can't even imagine who I would have ended up becoming if I'd have been brought up in the city. You know, just who would I have been? What would I have been into? Horses were my thing. So what would I have done if I was a city girl? I would have gone mad. Well, we're breaking the rules here, walking across this way. Very naughty. I'm going to sign out now. Well, in a moment. We'll just film a bit of this cloud work first. I mean, look, it's just stunning, isn't it? It looks like two columns and then a big eye. And it still looks like two columns and then a big eye. Or it would have done if I'd stood still. I just love the silhouettes of things. I think that I want to do an old black and white photography course and get out an old camera and develop all my negatives again. I think it would be something worth getting passionate about. I'm going to see if I can find any courses. Look at that, look at those shapes there. Oh yeah, look at that as well. There's just so much to see, isn't there? It's amazing. I might walk down to the church actually. If I do, I'll probably film it separately though. And here's my mum's old school, just looking down on us. I think it would be really cool to go to school there and have been looking out across this field. And of course all of those houses there, they wouldn't have been there then either. So all of this would have been fields, the whole entire area, right up until the terraced houses. You know, little cutie, we keep walking past each other. Right, yeah, I'm going to sign this out from this wonderful secret garden wall that we have around this field. It's just, well, it's really around that house. It would have been the rest of the land to that house here. Okie dokie, thank you for watching. I hope you're having a good week and have a good weekend. Take care. Signing out from BURLEY in Wharfedale. Oh, it's June 2018. Good boy, go on then, here we go. Cheerio. Well, here we are by the church. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, yes you are. You're lovely. Come on, let's go. Off me, off me. Oh, I can't get up. I'm stuck down here forevermore. Oh, I'm feeling my age. Anyways, we're on these beautiful old graves. And this bird up there, oh, it's just flown off. She's been sat watching me the whole entire time. Until I got too close, I made a jump. I feel rotten now. I love this house next to this church. I'd love to live there. I think it'd be perfect. Look at him, he's so cute. Look at that there. Where the light was on it. There. It looks like a person looking down with armour on and a belt. But really, it's got the same symbol on it as the church further up has. Oh, my battery's going to go. Never. Well, we'll keep filming. Keeps going a little bit fuzzy every now and then, doesn't it? That looks pretty mystical, doesn't it? It looks like something out of a fairy tale from where I'm sitting. I mean, just look how old these are. 1873. 18 years old. 1843, 17 years old, both girls. And it's a township here at the time, not a village, calling it a township. Look at the beautiful writing. And then here though, we've got the mother at age 78. Died in 1879. Man, just wait! And then the father was 87 in 1882. They were very much respected and deeply appreciated. And it's the same here really, a little bit older. No, the mother died aged 65, and then the father died aged 84. Interesting. What's the chance of them both being next to each other? Well, they're both the same family, sorry. So the two branches of the same family, both losing their daughters as roughly the same age. The first one in 1843, and so is that 1853? It must be. Oh, I can't read it properly. Right, Ben, where are you? Good boy. Now we've got this really ornate one here. With the symbol there. John Whittaker. Which is so funny because I always wanted to be, when I was a kid, it was the Whittaker horses that I really, and Harvey Smith, that I really wanted, like, I admired as show jumpers. Well, I just loved the horse they had at the side, next to Milton, the Whittakers. Let's see who's at this side. William George Maud, Esquire, a commander in the Royal Navy who died on the 27th day of July 1853, aged 79 years. That's a good age, isn't it? Also with Mary Maud, wife of the above, died on the 27th day of March, I can't read it, 1855, I think. Aged 76. Okay, that was there. Oh, they haven't got any left anymore. They used to have green in here. Now it's just kind of a pebbly dash stuff. Anyway, that's because kids like to take it. Ben! Where is he? Little rascal. Ben! There you are. I knew he wouldn't leave me, but he had me worried for a moment. He got me. Oh yeah, here's the nursing home. And there's the crematorium area. And there's the little puppy dog, Renegade. And here's the back of the church. And that's like the community church housey bit. Ah, crikey. There's crematorium bits there. I didn't realise. Right. Well, let's have a look at this one before we go. Just hang on, little Ben. Look at that. It's like a face looking back down at us, and like an X-ray. What else is up there? Oh yeah, look at the shapes in the trees. And then look at the little puppy dog. Which way round should we go? Fair enough, we'll go back round this side. And I'll show you the graves at the side here. There's some wonderful ancient greenhouses down there. I know, whether or not they've actually... Oh, let's walk down and have a look. Come on, Ben! Let's go and have a look. I want to see if they're actually being used. Florence Margaret May. Isn't that a wonderful name? Florence Margaret May. I really like it. We need to go down here. Come on, Ben. Good boy. Oh, it would be so wonderful if these are actually being used. It really would. We're being stared at by two pyramids. I don't know what to expect. I'll be surprised if they're... Oh, it's the nursing home. Crikey. I feel like a right plonker. I've worked here as well. That's how long ago it was. I didn't even remember now. I feel thoroughly ashamed of myself. However, I'm going to show you the view. And if I hadn't have had a very blonde moment, then we never would be here. Good lad. Well, I brought you down here like a plonker. I have. Well, whilst we're here, let's appreciate the trees. Standing strong. Aren't they wonderful? I love the red one. And it's a wonderful building, the old part. Interesting, like, plan. When we get higher up, you'll see more clearly. Good boy. So, and you've got the wonderful old high wall down there. Right, the old house part's also interesting architecture, really, for the shapes, because it juts out at the bottom as well. I think it's just an L shape. However, they're kind of mirroring each other at the same time. Isn't that wonderful? There, you can have it all for a moment. You can have it all. Can't they, Ben? You can if they want silhouettes. And you can have a beautiful little dog too, with tail wagging also. Come along then, chap. Well, I think we're going to walk down this way because there's far more interesting things to film at this side, if I get the angles right. Little dog. Good boy. I mean, look at this house here. It's a bit like a prison on the lower grounds, isn't it? No escaping. You could have somebody living there against their will. And as long as they couldn't touch the windows on the inside, which you wouldn't know because of all the marbled glass, they actually would be prisoners in there. Can you imagine that? It just looks like a luxurious house, but in actual fact it was a prison. I should at this moment say, I am just speculating, the irony that would be, you know. Everyone would be thinking whoever it is that had a charmed life, but in actual fact they'd be prisoners in their own high-end apartment. Joseph Wood, Rebecca, the wife of Joseph Wood, died at age 64, but her husband's not buried there too. William Swain. An affectionate remembrance. He must have been a good man. He was only 42. And the wife died aged 33 or 82. Yeah. No, I can't tell. No, 33. How sad. That's so young, isn't it? All of these buildings up here have got interesting shapes if you were flying above them. Ben's found the stick we were playing with before. This definitely keeps going fuzzy every now and then. Look, this one's on a bit of a lean, as it stands against the test of time. And here we are, stood by this beautiful door, and I was failing to show you. If I back up a wee bit, by this wonderful tree. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't it? Just stunning. And look at these colours here, and the contrast. And down there, things are so perfect. But back to the church. I'm now crouched down. You know, yes, I'm down here, hurting my knees. Oh dear, the camera went. But it's okay because it's saved. Therefore, this, at the worst case scenario, this will be part 2. And the best case scenario is that I can tag the 2 together and upload them as one. So, as we were missing filming though, you can see over here on this lake, it must be really shallow because they're walking for ages before they start swimming. But you'd never know, would you? From over here, you wouldn't realise how shallow it is. That's quite shocking. But I suppose we have had a dry spell. Aren't they wonderful though? It's almost like marshland. This is the birdies as well. I can't see a chick to film for you. There. Oh, there's one back there. There's a couple. It's rather lovely, isn't it? Family enjoying the evening together. Right, I'm going to come out and try soon. You're a good boy, aren't you, Ben? You are. Yes, you are. You're a very good boy. Yes, you are. Come on, then. So, yeah. Then we've got the mulchable, which I think might have been converted into private houses now. We've got Anne and Thomas Clark, a green home. That's the mills, which I normally have been filming at recently. You know, in the 1870s. Here we've got the entrance you go in if you're getting married. Is that right? Or is that way? No, actually, I don't think you do. I think you're still going this way. Oh, I don't know. I'm sure. I can't remember now. Where else did that memory come from? Oh, it just did a big jump. That was really weird. I wonder if it picked up on the camera or not. Anyway, I'm going to film the area across the street. This is a wonderful ornate grave here. If I didn't have Ben with me, I would film it properly. But I have filmed here before. St Mary.s Church in BURLEY in Wharfedale. Ben, come here. Good boy. Good lad. I'll just show you it from this angle. As this big fierce dog drags me off. Good boy. Come on. Sorry. Pardon? Say it again. Yeah, no, of course you can. It's fine, it's fine.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Anyway, there it is. So I'm just going to film across here because it's quite nice. Right, I'm taking him back now. Thank you.
It's a lovely place to live.
Yeah, it is, yeah. It's built up here.
Sorry.
It's alright. Ow. See you later. Wait then. Oh, bless her. Come on, we'll get out of the road. Here's the sign actually. It's a shame that car's parked behind it, isn't it? I didn't know what she meant to start with. I couldn't really hear her properly. Oh, it's a hotel now. The mulchable hotel. Right, we need to get across this road. And I think the front of these houses here was used in Emmerdale, I think. Claim to fame. Cross then. Go on. No, he's cleverer than I am. He knew the right way on. It's big, isn't it? And then, so you've got the church to the right. That there. Some awful new houses there. Then you've got this lovely brook here, and you come into this area here. It's circular all around this tree with these lovely benches. I feel really sad because my grandpa's bench is over there. It's set apart from the crowd, I suppose. It's one way of looking at it. But also, this is like a circle here. And then there's two there. Kind of makes it form a pyramid shape. Ben! Come over here, love. Let's see. Oh, these don't belong to anyone. These are just benches. And then there's plaques for the trees, by the trees. I don't think just everyone's allowed to get a bench anymore. I don't know. Because if just anyone was allowed to get a bench, then everyone would have them, I suppose, wouldn't they? So you must have to be, do you have to be in some kind of public figure, or, I don't know. No, of course not, because there's one for my granny and there's one for my grandpa. I suppose you just have to have quite a lot of money, because they can't be cheap, can they, to book a bench for life? I mean for death. Isn't it wonderful, these houses, to live by that church? or it would have been in the days before modern awful cars and roads. Good boy, good boy. So here's my bench. It needs a good clean. And my grandpa's stakes are here. And there's a blooming telegraph wire right above us. So they must roost on there at night time, mustn't they? That's unlucky. None of the other benches have got anyone parked. Come on, Ben. Good boy. Good boy. Pick it up and run with it. Good lad. He's so sweet, isn't he? He really is. Oh, all of the benches have got it. I wonder if some of them actually roost on the benches at night time. That would be quite sweet if so, because all of the benches are covered. They must do. Aren't these houses just wonderful? And the monkey tree here. I wonder which way to walk. Ben, come on, little chap. We're going this way. Yeah, because actually we're just walking past the building which I started this video with. Well, part one if it's in two parts, but if not, then what we actually have here is some new builds. It's not a school anymore. However, in either the start of this video or part one, depending which way you're watching it, I did film at the end of it. I filmed the field at the back of this building. You'll see in a moment some of the old bit. I just can't show you from here. You see, I can't tell exactly. I can't remember if that was a wall, because they cleaned it all up. Now you see all this here, that's all the old building. But part of that's old and part of it's new. But they've made it look new with all the, I think it was a barn or something, or stables. I just can't remember now. But all this wall's the old bit. And all of the walk, which I've just been doing, was behind those walls. So, there you go. Thank you very much for watching, and I really hope you'll have good weekends ahead. Bye! That was a bit squeaky, wasn't it? Cheerio. You can say bye, Ben. You can say bye.